Hello everybody, Lazy here, and welcome back to Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. So we are nearing the very end of the game here. We probably have, I want to say around 2 to 3 hours, depending on how quick you want to do these missions. But, I'm out of breath, sorry. I had to go run down and get my package from FedEx. And it came right before I was about to hit the record button. So anyways, we gotta meet Miller in his office, but we have a lockdown currently going on in Prague, and you can kind of see how this might be a bitch. You know, so you could kind of see how this would be a bitch. And what's even crazier is you have to complete side missions later on. I think it's after you meet Miller, maybe. While this place is in lockdown. So let's get right to it. Okay. Zombies.sos. Sewers. Coordinates uploaded, please. Alright, so we have a first side quest. I'm going to be doing all the side quests before we do the main quest, because once we do all the side quests, we should be good to go for the main story, and we'll just finish off there. So, let's see. I received a strange beeping message from the alternate media group Samizdat. The message included uploaded coordinates to an underground location in the Prashaska district. Okay, I don't know how to say that. Oh, we have to go back to our apartment. Oh, God. Well, this is a train station to our right. Alright, so you wanna abuse cloaking here. And when I say abuse, I mean you want to just use cloaking whenever you have a chance. I'll make this a lot easier for you. You don't have to worry about getting spotted or going to cover. So I'm just checking how many biocells I have. I have 925. What's crazy is on my other playthrough, I had like 47 or something. I'm just crafting some biocells here because that's all I'm gonna really need for most of this playthrough. Let me unhotkey this. There you go. Okay. So you gotta get to that. Head up. So you gotta head to the sewers. This guy can spot you, by the way. Yeah. I'm just gonna cloak through everything. I'm just gonna cloak through everything. Fuck it. Didn't I just say use your cloak like all the time? Yeah, let's not fuck around here. Let's just cloak. They also set up turrets at the train station here. Do I have a full battery? Oh, I do have max battery. Okay. If you do have remote hacking, this makes this section a lot easier. Cause you can just turn off the lasers yourself. I think the laser terminal is like right behind us. I believe it's like right behind this wall. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. So let's turn off this turret so we don't have to deal with this later. Okay, make sure you turn this on and attack this. Policia!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Should be good.
Access granted.
Turn this off, and we don't have to worry about this stupid turret anymore. Thank God. We already hacked. We already turned off the laser, but we might as well hack this just in case it turn back on later. I don't know if they actually do when you transition to different districts.
Trace program
But it's better to be safe than sorry.
Access
Might as well do it
granted.
now. Okay, we have this on. We have this hack now. Okay, cool. Also, one thing that today is, what is today? I think today is September 8th. Is that right? Doesn't show the day on Steam, does it? It does not. They released a DX12 version. They released a DX12 version of this game, and I tried it earlier to see if I get any improvements to FPS, because usually DX12 is for improving pretty much CPU bottlenecks and all that. I mean, I don't really have a CPU bottleneck or graphics card bottleneck, but it's supposed to be a little more optimized than DX11. But when I was running DX12, that game was this game was running at a crispy like 55 frames everywhere. Whereas if I'm playing on DX11, it runs on like 90 and above. So I think DX12 needs a little bit more optimization, maybe some bug fixes. Also, let me give you a tip right now. If you have smart vision and remote hacking, you can put smart vision on and remote hack at a distance like this. So if you can't see a hacking, like a laser to turn off, just do that. So you can see through walls. I'm waiting for this guy to turn around. Also, you don't want to knock out any of the security guards because they can't get alerted. Because there are drones hovering around this place, which you'll see right here. Yeah, it's a drone. And that thing can spot you miles away, so... What? What did you see? What did you see? What did he see? I want to see this. I'm reloading my save. I don't trust that. He saw me... oh god. This is what I hate about this section. This part is so glitchy. Because you can turn off the lasers. I'm gonna just knock this guy the fuck out. Put him in the back here. You know, I'm gonna do that. I don't even care. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, bro. I know I said not to knock anyone out, but this guy is an exception. Jesus Christ. I don't want him spotting me. So annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna put him in here. Hopefully he stays asleep. Yeah, go under here. We'll even close this. The jerk. Okay. So there are drones that like to fly around here, and they have a really, really wide conal view. Alright, it's right there. You don't even want to fuck with that. Just put your cloaking on, spam biocells, and get through this area. Because you don't want to have to deal with this shit. It's annoying. I mean, I think they kind of did this. Did they do this in Human Revolution? I don't think they did. I don't remember, actually. But, I know that you had to sneak through part of the crate without having to get detected. But, like, this is on a whole nother level, man. This thing sucks. And it's glitchy. It's glitchy as hell. There was a time where I had to reload. I had to like go back an hour of my playthrough on my other save file because the drones and everyone in front of Jensen's apartment were just straight up on high alert and panic and searching for some reason. I was like, what the is going on? So I had to reload my save in like an hour. It's very glitchy and random in this section of the game, so I definitely would recommend, like, I have this hard save here. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm probably gonna get rid of this. No, let's just make another save. 8 will be my save for like after this part. I'm keeping that save just in case like we ever get alerted or something. So anyways, we are here and we want to talk to Little K. I think so. Okay. Let's talk to Little K.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kay, Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury-rigging an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Uneda cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom. Too many.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm sorry. My freaking my microphone somehow crashed. Yeah, I don't know, it makes no sense. And it started recording a lot of nonsense on Audacity, so I had to restart. But we're back. So we talked to Little Kay, and she told us we had to break out Kay and Bones from the makeshift police station outside of Monument Metro. She also said that there was a forger who doesn't want to work for Pacifist. Remember Milena? You remember Milena.
It is you again.
Let's talk to her.
Okay, I will call my brother.
We'll buy some.
Again.
Tell him.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we
What
wouldn't
the
take
hell?
it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Okay, so Melena's... she's a weirdo. Now she's actually pretty cool. So we gotta go break out Sami's, or K and Bones from Samizdat. Well, formerly known as Samizdat. Are we? We're in the wrong fucking district, right? We gotta go back to the train station. Crap. That means more cloaking. Well, I hope you guys saved up on biocells, because that's what we're going to be using for the rest of the Prague area. And this is... oh god. This is right out of... yeah, this is where Milena used to work. Why did I go this way? Fuck. Oh, it's so far. Oh my god. There's also a drone here, by the way. Let's just cloak. Cloak and crouch. My specialty.
I am worried. Tatiana's unit's been sent into Golden City.
Where are we going here? Gotta go this way.
I haven't heard from her
Okay.
in a while and
As I said, just spam your biocells. I'm actually gonna go in here to recharge. Here's restricted. You know what, since we're here, might as well sell shit. Let's do it quick. Is he on the second floor? He is.
You want?
I don't think he has any more Praxi kits. Does he? I don't think so. I just want to sell this. And this. And this. And we'll sell some neuropazine for 2,000. I basically have 25. This is 25,000? Yeah. In cash right there. I mean, you could actually sell this. Because you won't really be needing neuropazine for the rest of the game. Does he have? Oh, he doesn't have. Okay, he doesn't have Praxis anymore. Well, few sucktars. Okay. Biocells, painkillers. Alright, let's get to it. This cloak should last us until we get to the train station, I believe, if you time it correctly. I'll have to go through here to the trash bag. I'm probably only going to show this for a while. Oh god.
on a personal level, yes. Можете мне трещать назад? Jesus, I'm not even talking about what I'm...
I'm probably going to show like how to get through this area for the first couple times. And then I'll just fast forward after. Cause this gets a little tedious after a while. Alright, there should be enough cloaking to get through here. By the way, cloaking goes down faster if you're moving compared to if you're standing still. So like if I'm standing still right here, it barely goes down. But if you're moving, it goes down a lot faster. Which is cool, I guess. That guy still knocked out? Yup. Why is this on? Alright, so we can take any train here. because it doesn't matter. They're not expecting people to take the aug or the natural train. So this mission is actually cleans up loose ends here. Well, I guess she's not really a loose end, but if you remember, there's a girl that we had to help with Milena. You know what's crazy? We never heard back from that guy who we gave the fake permit to, or the fake passports. Remember that guy who had a family? And he's like, I want to see them, and we gave him the passport, and we can only save one or the other. Yeah. Okay. So I think I think he's on the raid. I believe. Yeah. Let's cloak through all this. Hello, friends. Hello. Okay, you wanna head through here?
Our old military industrial friend.
Primus, is that you?
You here to free us or infect?
He's going off, man. Kay's going off right now. Oh, this is where we get the Devastator shotgun. I forgot. Cool. So Devastator shotgun, is it it's just kind of like the AA-12. It's an upgrade version of the Widowmaker Tech 1. Well, I guess not really. Fires 12 gauge cartridges. Specification upgrades are possible. Okay. So we get the AA-12 here. It's a big fucking, oh my god. That is huge. My lord. Alright, so in order for you to save, you have to open up the jail cell. You want to hack this. There's actually a firewall somewhere.
Trace program initiated.
Damn, we have a minute. I think we got this.
Access granted.
Okay, so that should open up the jail cell. Let's see, is there anything else here? I don't think so. Okay.
I knew it, man. I knew you were one of them all along.
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sam's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prime. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Sam's dad. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, little K shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW, those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
Alright, so it's important here that you pick the play it cool option here. There's a police locker and they'll get uniforms to walk by the cops without any problems. So.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.